Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I am doing something a bit different, and I have been asked by one of my subscribers. Her name is Mare McGoo. It might be Mare McGoo, so I apologise if I've managed to get that wrong. And she has asked me to do some hidden, secret or surprise pockets or tucks or notebooks, or to revamp and update some old ideas with regard to that. So what I thought I would do was to take inspiration from my scrapbooking days, and I will make a hidden journaling spot using those techniques that I used to use many years ago. So I've just marked the center of this page, and I know that my tags, I've got some tags here, I know that they are 4 3/4, so I just have to get this in the middle. It's a bit hard because the paper is quite dark, so you're having trouble looking at it. I might have to use a black, there you go, I'll use my art line marker, that will help. I'm going to cut this away anyway. So I need to have it 4 3/4. I might just get my other ruler because this one's a bit old. You can't quite see all of the markings on that one anymore. Okay, let's try again. So I'm going to go down from the 1.5 inch mark all the way down to the 6 1/4. Because that should be our 4 3/4 mark, which it is. And then I'll take my crocodile and use the smallest punch, the hole punch on it, and just punch into the end and the other end of that line that I've drawn there. Now with my craft knife I'm going to cut this. I'm starting with the slit first because I figure that I can work everything else around this. This is going to be the most difficult thing to get into the right spot and to make the correct size. And that's why I'm doing it first. And that goes through there fine. Now with my scoreboard I'm going to put a flap on the end so that I can glue this down, and that will make it 7 1/2 inches, and that'll be fine to go into a journal then. In terms of width, I need this to be, let's say, 6 inches wide. So I'll have to take some others and cut those down as well. Score them down, I should say. Cut 2 other pieces down, which I'll now score, 1 for each side, and I'll also do 1 for the bottom, but I'll just get this together first. Okay, let's start putting it together, see if I can make it work. I think I can. I may have to trim it down a little bit. It might be a bit wide at the end of the day, so I may well give it a bit of a trim before I do anything else. I've trimmed this down a little bit. I think it was too wide. Then I will put some washi tape down on my tag, and I shall see about putting it in place. Now the top of my tag needs to be 1 inch below the top of this piece of paper. The reason being that the hole starts at 1 inch below. So to achieve that, I'm lining it up with the paper on this side and the top of my ruler. And now if I do this with any luck, it needs to come over a tiny little bit. I'm going to be putting paper again over the top of the washi, so I'm not too worried about that. I want to put the other tag in now. We'll put some washi on it as well. And then we'll repeat what we just did with the layout, although this time I can measure it on the tag that's there. So it should be fine. And we'll put them both in and then open them up. Now I just have to finish decorating it, and I will take a little bit off the bottom. This one will go here. And then here I'm going to put a couple of pockets just on here. Yep. And have I got another piece that size? I should have. Here it is here. So that will cover those two. Let me make those pockets. What else you could do is not actually stick this onto a page. You could actually make this a page, and I may well by putting a hinge on here and make that into a page in my journal. I never thought about that at the beginning, or I probably wouldn't have cut the excess paper off. But not to worry. I've got that done now, so we'll pop the pockets down. Now I want to cover the tags, both back and front. Now just this one side to do, and I've got some paper here, this one maybe. Maybe this one, that's really pretty, very pretty. There you go, now I've got that. And it holds itself together reasonably well. And now I'll put some papers in there so that I can journal. And open it up like that. Now if you did this in different colours, you could probably write directly on the paper. I didn't. I chose to use my quite dark Tim Holtz papers. There it is there. Isn't that lovely? But I do have some of my tea-dyed paper that I'm going to put in here. Just have to work out whether I'm going to fold it or just pop it in at the moment. Now at some point I may just put some other things in here, but as an example for now I'm going to put a piece of this tea-dyed paper. It's a little bit too big, so I'm just taking a bit off it, and it will sit in here. Let me just fold everything up. I could actually put another pocket in here if I wanted to, or put something on here, which I may well do when I go to use it. For today I just really wanted to show you a different way of creating somewhere that you can put some journaling. But for now, that's one of the ideas that I've taken from my scrapbooks and moving it into the junk journal world. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you give it a go. This is Deborah. Thanks for watching. Cheers.